You have to divert yourself from the mindset of hustling to climate change, professionals. You have to leave the mindset of just being solar installers, I do solar, to understanding that what you're doing has an effect on the climate, and what you're trying to do is reduce carbon footprint. So where does it start? This climate change problem, is a global problem. So everybody in the world is thinking about it. Nigeria is saying that we want to be at net zero by the year 2060. I'm sure some of us that were here when Gina presented, we had Germany wants to get there by 2045, but Nigeria is saying that, hey, we can only get there by 2060, which is about 37 years from now to be at net zero. Nigeria concluded that we're going to be needing $10 billion annually above the usual spend to be able to get to net zero by 2030.
So the renewable energy sector is a very, very vibrant sector. Renewable energy is the present, and it is very open to a lot of opportunities and very open to a lot of value chains also. So where there's a problem, there's always an opportunity or several opportunities, not even a single opportunity. And we all know that there is the problem of energy access. Not only in Nigeria, it is in sub-Saharan Africa, and it is everywhere in the world. And because of that energy poverty, there is a very, very big opportunity for us. And even when we take it beyond energy poverty, when we talk about climate change, global warming, we as renewable energy practitioners, we provide solutions to that. We mitigate, we adapt climate change, and these are a lot of opportunities that we can actually tap into.
So PIN has, as part of our economic development program, we have an access to energy track, which looks at how to facilitate access to energy to last mile communities. In the Niger Delta, we theorize that those last mile communities are the coastal communities. So our work is based on identifying certain groups of beneficiaries, and with an objective. We want to ensure that, one, we're actually pushing solar renewables as part of the whole, as a technology. Why? Because it's largely market ready. We're also looking at productive use of energy. It's important because in economic development, we believe that it's not just welfare. When you look at welfare, we're thinking people should be able to work their ways out of poverty. We work with innovators. We work with people who are likely to want to innovate, and those people who are likely to innovate are usually the ones just trying to get their skin in the game. They're the ones who have the appetite for risk.
So why are we interested in implementing low carbon hydrogen in Nigeria and producing low carbon hydrogen? So as we see from the map I showed before, Nigeria has its own decarbonization goals, has its own net zero goal by 2060 as laid out in the energy transition plan. So if you want to go net zero, there is no way around green hydrogen. Nigeria is a country that is heavily reliant on its fossil fuel exports, and as we saw from these global decarbonization trends, the market for oil and gas will shrink in the future. So Nigeria, as all of these countries in this graph, will have to find ways to diversify away from oil, and this is nothing new for you. I'm sure you participated in some discussions about it already. There is a need to diversify away from oil, and also, of course, in the case of Nigeria, there are several things that the country can leverage from its oil and gas industry. So there are some transferable skills that can be used in the hydrogen industry. There is also some infrastructure that can be repurposed, and also the energy trade relations.